Mikhail Tellini walks into a Dublin, Ireland, bar on a mission. He's been hired to follow a philanderer, but someone else catches his eye. The beautiful and drunk Cassie Holt chugs shots with a group of seedy men. They eye her hungrily as she takes their drinks, but shoots down any advances. Cassie warns they'll get nothing from her. They follow Cassie out of the bar, much to Mikhail's annoyance. A good man, he won't let her be victimized. The louts discover the hard way that Cassie can take care of herself. Impressed by her jiu-jitsu skills, Mikhail, a private investigator, sympathizes with Cassie and offers to help her. Soon, he becomes her sponsor, inspiring her to take control of her addiction. Cassie, a trained librarian who had lost her job, spends countless hours with Mikhail and takes an interest in private investigation. Despite his warnings that the job is not as glamorous as it seems, she eventually joins his business and finds stability and purpose. 5 years later, Mikhail is offered a high-profile case by Detective Sergeant Rory McMahon. The case seems complicated, with influential people involved. Tragically, after stepping out of a bar and walking to his hotel room, Mikhail is brutally stabbed by a girl in a black hoodie and bleeds to death. The news shakes Cassie, who slips back into drinking after staying clean for 5 years. She later learns that her step-grandfather, who had abused her, contacted her that night, triggering her past trauma. Determined to avenge Mikhail's death, Cassie takes up the case he was investigating. She discovers that solicitor Victor Harrison's client, John Abernathy, was involved in keeping innocent children captive. Sneaking into Abernathy's house, Cassie finds a hidden room with iron handcuffs and chains, revealing the dark truth about Harrison's clients. Cassie encounters Jamie Douglas, Mikhail's murderer, who explains that she was kept captive in the hidden chamber. Jamie reveals she killed Mikhail out of fear he would jeopardize her revenge plan against the group that tortured her. Jamie convinces Cassie to investigate Harrison's clients instead of her. As Cassie delves deeper, she uncovers the horrifying extent of the human trafficking and torture ring led by Dottie and Edgar Evans. Despite Cassie's attempts to get Jamie to cooperate with the police, Jamie continues her revenge spree, killing several members of the group. Cassie hacks into Harrison's device and finds incriminating evidence linking him and Wallace, the proprietor of the playhouse where the atrocities took place. Confronting Wallace, Cassie learns that the victims were sold off to Russia and that incriminating evidence, or trophies, is stored at the playhouse, defying Harrison's advice to stay hidden. Dottie and Edgar venture out and are attacked by Jamie. Dottie captures Jamie and tortures her. Cassie tries to rescue Jamie but arrives too late. Jamie, after gruesomely killing Dottie, begs Cassie to end her suffering. Reluctantly, Cassie fulfills her wish. In the aftermath, Cassie honors Jamie's memory, visiting her grave and reflecting on their shared trauma. Cult Killer ends on a somber note, highlighting the complex bond formed between Cassie and Jamie through their harrowing experiences. Cassie, despite working for the law and Jamie being a criminal, finds a connection with her through their shared trauma, showing how their lives were intertwined in unexpected ways.